Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to the next weekly analysis of the next week from the 25th. We have one day off because we have a holiday day. Yeah, it's in the whole world, I think. Yeah, in Germany too. Yeah, so Monday is no trading day. Yeah, there is also, I think the markets are closed, but I'm not sure about this. Okay, so yeah, let's start pretty quickly our weekly analysis. This is not going to take that much and not that long today because I did everything already in the background, so everything is pretty much analyzed. But we will first of all put everything back where it was. Euro USD right there, and our JPY stays still in the trade. Yeah, so let's start first of all with the dollar. We have the dollar pushing to the upside, yeah. On the news, yeah, that something with the deal is not working. Then we had another news that there is a deal, something like this, yeah, that this might be sometimes over. And now, yeah, as you can see, the market is completely indecisive on that case, so they don't know what to do. And no one knows what to do. Yeah, this is all following to the whole time Trump doing tweets on social media on his platform Truth Social. Yeah, Trump is extremely manipulating right now the market, extremely in that case. And yeah, we can see it on every thing. Yeah, on the dollar, as we can see, we are indecisive because no one knows how the war in the Middle East is going to continue or is it going to end. No one knows it. Oil is the same, right? It's going down, but it's still holding this 100 mark area, which is closed at Friday at 100.80. Yes. So yeah, the dollar remains a little bit of more of bullish for sure. Yeah, more of a bullish side, but only if the conflict continues and if the conflict goes, if the conflict finally ends, I think we will have a huge drop on the dollar again. But then we will have a buy up because we have a bunch of things going on here. We have, first of all, the 2-year yield shooting up on 4.1223%. The 2-year yield is showing us a little bit like the let's say the direction of the Fed, yeah, which direction the Fed wants to go. That means rate cutting, rate hikes, and stuff like that. And we are right now at 4.12, and the current rate of the Federal Reserve is 3.5 to 3.75, and yeah, and we are a lot above, so it means more of a hike incoming from the Fed. Yeah, that's for the dollar part. First of all, the 2-year yield explained, and the 10-year yield also, yeah, dropping here a little bit, but after that massive push to the upside, right? We have that massive breakout here. We even exited our trend line, went far away from the trend line. On the daily time frame, we are above all the EMAs, that's for sure. We broke that high here as well, could close above it. So yeah, this is showing also a big dollar interest and signs of a dollar strength. Yeah. I remain bullish on the dollar, even if my scoring model right now is showing me that it shows a little bit of bullishness, but not that much bullish. Yeah, I will just explain later why I have such an idea. Okay, yeah, dollar remains, as I said, bullish. Gold bearish for sure, with that interest rate hikes possibilities incoming. Pretty obvious if you know what trading is. Yeah, dollar, as I said, remains kind of the neutral. It depends how it plays out in that Middle East. Yeah, but after that, even if the Middle East is not, the conflict's not ending, we will shoot up. And if it ends, well, my probabilities is that we push down, took out the lows, and then push higher, right? Yeah. So this is, for example, for me, for the dollar on that case. So yeah, let's go over to the next one, and let's check the COT data pretty quickly. And we have dollar opened up a lot of shorts and open up also some longs. Overall, COT positioning remains bearish. and the net positioning remains almost at zero. It's minus 479 contracts. That is almost a 50-50% chance. So yeah, as the chart is showing us, it is a 50-50. No one knows how it goes, how it will continue. Yeah, for the euro, we had some pretty bad data on the economic growth. We have pretty bad data because we have still the thing with the tariffs ongoing on the European Union from America. And this is also a big uncertainty, and also inflation big part. Inflation is a big part right now, economic, which is hurting the economy in the European Union. European Union is based a lot of the economy, as we can see on our forex scoreboard here on the euro time. You can see the Germany GDP QOQ was bearish. The retail sales was bearish. Retail sales from Germany, retail sales European government was neutral. Balance of trade, okay, the exports and imports are still in a bullish area, and the Eurozone GDP QOQ was also bullish, but not that much. It was, I think, it was 0.3 QOQ, so 0.3 GDP is not that such a good GDP, right? The American GDP was, I think, at 2.3%, something like that, right? But yeah, America's still a little bit more. Yeah, has more companies which are producing for our whole world. Inflation bias looks on the euro like inflation rate, Germany, neutral area. Last time it was higher than expected. Now it is a little bit of a neutral area. Take a drink. Yeah, it is kind of a neutral area. Germany 2-year yield remains still above the 50 EMA, if it looks like. It's kind of a neutral thing, I think. It is a little bit below that 50 EMA and bounced from that 100 EMA on that one. Okay. Yeah, so for me, still a neutral sign on the euro time frame. So euro stays for me for sure on the bearish side, which I'm going to take for the next week. So euro USD, pretty interesting pair for me already for this week. So that remains short. Where I will look for some shorts. Yeah, you can see this resistance area here was forming. Yeah, this resistance area was forming by the VRVP, right? You can see this area where a lot less volume got traded, so traders are did not agree with that price anymore, right? And you can see we shoot up. They did not agree with the price and they pull it down. Yeah. And if we just look back more, so yeah, as you can see, we have that hold here, pretty strong. And another one is right now we are trading in this area. Yeah, if we would see some signs of breaking this area, somewhere like here, and going down to this area, something like that, here we can get any support, and then from the bounce like back to this area where we were like trading. Yeah, where the liquidity is, for example. Let me just quickly show you. Yeah, here is the liquidity, right? And just where I will just look for example, this POC here, or maybe something of a supply area forming here in that area. Yeah. So this is my trade idea for the next week. Euro USD shorts. That's for sure. And yeah, let's see. We are below the value area low. So yeah, we are in value area low. Area, and that's for the euro. Let's go next. Let's see what the COT is showing us. If it's confirming our analysis, it is not confirmed. 15,000 shorts opened and 9,000 longs opened, so it means we still decrease the net positioning. Yeah, so we have still a bearish COT read here. And also net positioning in the neutral area, right? Yeah, neutral area over 3 years period of time. Okay, Euro USD, interesting pair. As I said, probably looking for some. Let's take out this VRVP. Looking for some, maybe from the such a bounce from the VWAP. Maybe we create a VWAP, something like that, push higher and retrace and something like that, maybe. Or yeah, as I said, some kind of supply area where we can take it. Maybe, I mean, here it already took this out, this supply area here. But as I said, here is a lot of liquidity. We have also created some kind of supply area here. If we go to the 15-minute time frame, it shows us also something like that. We go lower because we want not that such a high area. Let's do that. Let's take this area for granted. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how this works out here. How this reacts from the areas here. And that's my trading idea for the Euro USD shorts for the next week. That's for sure. So yeah, keep going with the next pair, and now look at the futures. Okay, futures time frame GBP futures here. Yeah, with a strong momentum to the upside, but now a little bit of a, yeah, let's say kind of a flag, right? Something like here building up, a lot of liquidity, something like that. Could easily break down. Yeah, let's quickly check the Forex score bias on that one. Stays bullish, but almost at the neutral area. Yeah. So yeah, let's quickly check the COT report. COT report is showing change longs, 11,000 closed longs, and 9,000 closed shorts. That's a pretty obvious COT report, what we're seeing here, okay? We have closed longs and opening up shorts. That takes us pretty much, I think, down to the downside here. If they are right, okay? We don't know if they're right, but our Forex dashboard is showing us some neutral stats. So if the momentum shifts, it should get to neutral. Yeah. If the momentum shifts, if the seasonality shifts, also neutral. If the daily structure shifts, also getting us to neutral. So COT positioning also. If some kind of any information next week, and let's quickly check if we get something for the pound, because I think we get something for the pound. Let's quickly check that one this week. Let's filter out. There we go. Okay. And we go with the high impact. Fantastic. And let's quickly check the pound. Do we have something here? We have 0 reports on the pound for the whole week. That is insane. Okay. No pound report? Okay, fine. That means we need to look at the momentum. Yeah, if the momentum shifts, my Forex scoreboard is pretty much going to shift as well to a more of a neutral area where I can, for example, like do AUD, GBP AUD or something like that, right? I think this is going to be also an interesting thing against the AUD. Yeah, Euro USD and GBP AUD, and I will show you now why. Just pretty quickly, GBP AUD, or wait, GBP AUD, okay, futures, okay. Let's take this in and let's quickly check the chart. There we go, GBP AUD shorts, and let's quickly check it. From daily perspective, yeah, we are constant downtrend, also forming here another downtrend. We are below the EMA. Let's quickly check the 1 hour time frame. We had that push here, created that massive supply zone. Let's quickly check that supply zone. Somewhere like here. Created from here to here, holding the supply. Going back up here. Interesting. GBP AUD, an interesting pair, as we can see on the scoreboard. The AUD is still performing pretty good. COT report remains also good and well, but we will check this out later. So yeah, next one, we go to our JPY. And let's quickly check also before we go to the GBP. Before we end up with the GBP, we see more of a dropping yield here. Yeah, dropping yield. Okay, and so we might be a little bit of holding this interest rates and not going to increase it, but yeah, AOD every yield is dropped the last days. Yeah, a little bit of drops in the yield sector, but probably only some pullbacks. So yeah, let's pretty quickly look at the next one. And that is going to be the JPY. Yeah. The JPY, let's quickly check that one. Daily time frame. Yeah, still this intervention is getting taken out, as we can see, right? It's getting taken out more and more and more. We're breaking down. JPY stays absolutely bearish. And this will change, I think, nothing, right? Let's quickly check the COT to confirm it. Yeah, 25,000 shorts opened. That's massive, okay? 25,000 shorts opened. After they close so much shorts, they open up and more and more and more shorts. So the intervention is probably going to not happen again. And the Japan needs just to accept it, that they will break it. Yeah. Let's see where the next intervention point is going to be, or what the Bank of Japan is going to do. But right now we are getting sold off massively. Net positioning is almost switching to a bearish area. It was neutral, now switching to a bearish area over the last 3 weeks. So yeah, also the yield is showing us some signs of a little bit declining. Yeah, while we are a constant trending up. As you can see, we are looking a little bit of a decline here. But yeah, this is not looking that much as a decline on the yield time frame. Yeah. This is a pretty risky pair. I'm still in AOD JPY. I don't know how this is going to work out, but AOD JPY is showing on the scoreboard. It's perfectly. And I will just show you the trade, okay? Because, yeah. I already just posted some reels about this trade and everything else because I was almost stopped out by 1 pip. Missed. Okay? And I'm still in the trade. Yeah. It was shooting up. Bad news came in. Good news came in. Bad news came in. Good news came in. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to trade in such a difficult situation. How to trade in a war. If there is someone in the world, yeah, who can give me that answer, yeah, I would be so grateful and thankful for you for that answer if you would give it to me, okay? Because I have no clue how to trade it. It feels not good, to be honest. It feels pretty bad to win some trades or to lose some trades. Doesn't matter, yeah, because you lose some, you win some. It is a game, but it feels not good to even win because, yeah, I mean, this should be loser. Or here I could say it should be a winner. Bad news came in, good news came in, bad news. What do you want to do? Okay, there is literally no impact you can do on that one. Okay, so yeah, we're still looking for the Audi JPY, still staying in the trade, and my idea is still there. From the last weekly analysis, I was actually interested in USD CAD. I was interested. I opened up the trade. I got almost stopped out by 1 pip. Then I closed in the break-even area. And after that, guys, we get the breakout. After that, we got the breakout, which I was expecting to happen. Bad news came in. Oil price spiked. And then we pushed up because good news came in. Oil prices went down and we pushed up here and break that resistance which I was talking about. Yeah, fantastic trade. It was a fantastic trade. Sadly, went out of it where I took it. Let me quickly check it. Yeah, there we go. Here I took it. Okay, here on that area. Where is it? Long positioning somewhere like here. Break of this candle. And I had my stop loss here, as I said, it was something like that. Yeah, and you can just see how fantastic it would work out on almost a 1 to 4. But I would not hold it to 1 to 4. My target was that one, 1 to 3, 3, 1. This next area of liquidity. Yeah. Fantastic trade would be. It wasn't. I went out. Happens. It is what it is. Go to the next one. But also here showing us that scoreboard was showing us USD CAT long, and it perfectly worked out. Yeah, it perfectly worked out. And what I'm looking for right now is that we hold this area, retest, and push higher. Okay, so if we go to the Forex scoreboard right now, Euro USD for me, not the USD CAT, okay? Because USD CAT is pretty based on that situation, what is happening in the Middle East. So that's why I will stay with the Euro USD. And now I have the Euro and the USD in my pairs. I have the GBP and the AUD in my pairs, and I have the AUD 2 times. But why I have the AUD 2 times? Because it's showing me the strongest. It's showing me the strongest pair. Yeah. Also confirming by the COT report. We will see it now, because I think the next one is going to be the AUD. On the list, yes, the AUD. So yeah, looking on the AUD on the 2-year yield, pretty quickly check that out. 2-year yield got a little bit declined, but also on the 4.623, still some kind of almost in the same area, right? We have something like 4.25, I think, and we have still raising interest rates in the Australia. Okay. Next one is the 10-year yield, also got a little bit declined, but still above that, below that 5% area, actually. Interesting decline. Okay, fantastic. So yeah, if we look on the yield side here, on the 2-year yield, we are below. Yeah, broke that EMAs here above. Yeah, but still an extreme bullish sign on the currency, right? We can just quickly check for our time frame. We got rejected strong. We have a strong, massive momentum to the downside. Now we stopped a little bit that momentum, holding here a little bit of a consolidation here forming, in my opinion. Let's quickly check the volume range profile. Yeah, something like that, right? You can just quickly see something of that happening here on the 1 hour time frame. Come on, load. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, and you can just see that we holding this area right now fantastically as a support. So yeah, AUD still interesting for me. Let's take this out. Okay, AUD still interesting for me for longs, Euro shorts, and the JPY shorts, and the CAD shorts, and the longs. Okay, so yeah, let's quickly check. Let's confirm it. That's not the Australian dollar. Let's confirm it with the Australian dollar here. And we can see closing shorts 123 and openings long. Okay, not that much opens. It's kind of still a bullish reading, of course, but yeah, open interest is also pretty high. If in that area, we are still in a high open interest, what is pretty interesting. And yeah, AUD JPY is still my favorite thing. AUD Euro could be also something, maybe. But yeah, we have already like 3 currencies, and that's it for example, for my weak setups. Yeah, even if we get now, for example, one more like Canadian dollar. Okay, and we quickly check this, and you can see closing shorts, massive COT report to the downside for the Canadian dollar, because people are expecting, of course, that the conflict is going to end. Yeah, massive momentum to the downside. As we saw already in the USD CAT, massive momentum to the upside. So yeah, also USD CAT, interesting pair. Yeah, could be interesting. Maybe we get something like that before the Euro USD. Then I would go for the USD CAT. But as I said, you need to be pretty careful with that one because it depends all of that what this guy is going to tweet, right? Depends everything on that guy what he's going to tweet. And yeah, that's for the currency market actually, right? We don't need to check anything. Yeah, I think we need to check still NZD, but I think NZD is right now not interesting. Yeah, bullish, shorts, net position stays the same. Nothing changed that much on the last week. And on the scoreboard, the NZD stays also on the strong side with the AUD together, but I would prefer to do the AUD than the NZD. Yeah. So also good correlated this AUD NZD, and if we just quickly check that currency here, the AUD against the NZD is on a bullish trend. Yeah. So obviously going for the AUD, right, for the stronger pair of them both. Yeah, Audi, interesting, still strong over already a long period of time. I don't know how this wants to continue. But yeah, let's go over to the crypto sector because a lot of people, just told me that they want to see the crypto sector, and what I can just tell you guys, I think that this is big massive manipulation. I think this is big massive manipulation to the downside here, and I think we will just push up from here higher, pretty much. As you can just quickly see, we were in constant push to the upside. Yeah, let's delete that. We constant push to the upside with almost no pullbacks, like 1 day pullback, 3 days pullback here a little bit, and a push. And now we have a massive, finally something of a good pullback here. And I think we will just bounce up here. And as you can see, what we got rejected from is, well, the 200 EMA. I think we need to just, yeah, as I said, we are just holding this 50 EMA here. We need to break. This EMA is going to up here, break it, retest, and continue, and break also this EMA here, which is going to follow right there. So yeah, bullish on crypto, that's for sure. Already open up some positions because, you know, guys, crypto is something like of a game. You need to invest, right? And you need to hold and hold and hold and hold, and you need to invest then when it's pain zone, right? When everyone is saying, no, it's not going up, it's not going that. I did already 3 years experience in that one, and I'm pretty sure when there is a lot of people are talking that this is going to go down to zero to something like that, it's then time to buy, guys. It's time to buy. If everyone is selling, you need to buy. Simple as that. And that's for the crypto sector. I already open up some positions for crypto. Yeah, I'll open up HBER position, SUI position, BNB position, Solana position, XRP position, Ethereum position, Bitcoin position, and yeah, that's it. Right, seven positions already opened up. Of course, with not a big leverage. I think I open up Bitcoin with 10x, I think, but I still have money to reinvest if it drops. Ethereum open up also with 10x. Not 10x, with 5x. No, it's 4x for the altcoins, and the others also with 4x, but not that much of dollar value. Yeah. That's for the crypto market, for example. Let's quickly just look at the liquidation heat map, and we can just simply see where the market makers probably are going to push for the next week. Because yes, we have also like a small block here. It's also glowing a lot, right? We couldn't take out everything here, but yeah, guys, look at this. Yeah, this is insane. What yesterday happened was also insane. We were dropping like almost 4%, and then a push up almost also 3%. That is, on the weekend, it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. We really need to admit it. Okay, so yeah, that's for the weekly analysis for the next week. So interesting pair, AUD JPY still. USD CAD pullbacks, any pullbacks, entry long. Euro USD shorts, any pullbacks, entry short. GBP AUD. Let's quickly check that one out, because I think what is our scoreboard showing us? AUD CAD, okay. NZD CAD, USD CAD, GBP CAD. Okay. AUD Euro and AUD, GBP. It is showing us something. GBP, AUD. No, it's not showing us anything. So yeah, GBP AUD is not there. Okay, fantastic. So what is showing us almost still the scoreboard? AUD CAT. We have already one AUD pair. We have also a CAT pair. We have the USD CAT. USD CAT here. Fantastic. And GBP CAT is going to be okay. AUD Euro. We do not have AUD Euro. We have USD Euro. We have AUD JPY. Yeah, here our DGBP a little bit is showing us a little bit of a sign, but not that strong, to be honest. And yeah, we have two weak currencies. We have the euro, the JP, three. We have the euro, the JPY, and the CAT. So we have USD CAT, we have euro USD, and we have AUD JPY. Yeah, that's for the week. Wish you a great week. Wish you a great start. Wish you a great holiday, a longer weekend. I think it's a longer weekend for me as well. So tomorrow is still a little bit of a weekend for me. We'll do some work, some education as always. And guys, stay still strong. Yeah, always educate yourself. Yeah, read some books, read a lot of things, and learn. What I can just tell you is just keep learning and never stop to learn, because education is the biggest weapon in this world. Yeah, education is something you need. You need, but you can get enough of it. You can't get enough of it. It makes fun to learn it. It makes fun to then talk about with people about it. So yeah, guys, learn. Look at your dreams, right? My dreams are above my monitor, and yeah, I want to achieve my goals, right? And I feel like I will achieve them. It takes just a little bit of time, and yeah, this is just completely normal. As I said, wish you a great week. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a commentary, and we are already again at 30 minutes of a video. So yeah, bye bye guys. See ya. Stay healthy.